we're going to the season where teams are going to be traveling now. You're going to be playing guys who, are obviously in other cities, staying in hotels, on airplanes. How safe do you feel now that all these new variables are being introduced?
Yeah, obviously, that's going to be a challenge that's going to be presented. But one thing you can worry about is yourself and this team. And I think we've been doing a great job here in this facility. I think the Giants, from top to bottom, has been doing a great job of keeping it safe. I think that's shown up in our testing, and I think the league's been doing well too. So, yes, that's going to be a challenge, but I think everyone do understand how serious this thing is going on in the world, and we want to protect each other and continue to play the game that we love.
You've had the opportunity to be here for this whole offseason with this coaching staff, and the last 2 years, obviously, 9 wins total, but what gives you optimism now that you're heading into the season that this franchise is headed in the right direction?
It's a new start. It's a new year. Everything's undetermined. We get a chance to go out there and be a new team just because it's a new season. And I think we worked really hard this offseason. I think it starts with that. I think we're going to hopefully be able to become a more disciplined team from the situations and how we've been coached this year. And hopefully we can go out there and take up all the things that happen in practice and during camp, from the hard work, from the coaching, from the situational football, understanding the game a little bit more too. Hopefully we can take all of that we learned from the camp and take it into the season and hopefully start the season right.
One other quick one. I know last week we talked, or last time, maybe it wasn't even last time, it was 2 times ago. We talked to you and you said somebody asked you about possibly boycotting games and said you'll go back and you'll talk to the team about it. I'm just curious if you decided what you're going to do on game day, and not just really boycott, but however you're going to show.
However
you're going to approach it.
Yeah, I got you. I think that's a conversation that's probably going to be had during this week. Obviously, a lot of guys came out here and we all put our hard work in, but the nature of the game is we got to get to a certain number. So I think obviously when we get to that certain number, we'll have discussions again. Open discussions, have dialogue within the team, and then see what we want to be able to do. I think we've been doing a great job of what we've been doing our team to team, but how far can we take it? What's another level we can take it to? And I know that it's not just only me saying that. I feel like we are passionate about that, not just only as a team, but organization. And hopefully we can continue, try to do the right things.
Saquon, you guys haven't had an off-season game yet. You haven't played against another team. How can you tell if you're ready to face the Pittsburgh Steelers in a week and a half?
Me personally, I really haven't been going that much in preseason. My really first live action has been week 1, to be completely honest. But as a team, I think even though we haven't faced any other teams, I think from the coaching staff, they did a really good job this camp assimilating what it's actually going to be like. And I think that's why, I see what you guys say about practice, how it's hard and this and that and the third, but I think it's been a really good job for us because we needed that. Like you said, the preseason is not away. I think we also did a really good job of giving guys opportunity and chances to show, what we're able to do and what we're able to bring to the table, and also prepare us and get ready for the first game of the year.
Just curious, I don't know if the right word is overlooked or forgotten, but you had 91 catches as a rookie, and it seems like 2 years later, everyone's talking about how much you can tap into your potential as a receiver, forgetting the 91 catches. But how much more do you think is in your game from that perspective? I know you've trained a lot on it, not just now, but in the past. So your thoughts as a receiver, what you can do in this league?
I think obviously we have a great coaching staff, and they're going to put us in the right positions. And, the opportunities that I do have to have an impact in the game, in the past game, I have to take advantage of. But that's something, like I always say, I always want to improve in my game, and that's something that I really focus on, not this year, but every year. You can't put pads on and hit and tackle during the offseason. So most of my offseason consists of, high volume with running and working on my speed and in a weight room. But when it comes to football, really the only thing I really can do obviously work on my footwork as a running back, but it's run routes. So whether it's you meet up with the local pro quarterback in the city you're in, or you meet up with DJ and those guys who run routes. And I think I have a great group of wide receivers here, from Golden to Shep, Evans, Slay, and so on and so on. And when we're all season and be able to watch those guys how they run routes and learn from them, and to be able to add it to my game, I feel like that's something that I hope I'm able to show this year. But yeah.
So you still do take enough time in the off season where you're working on that part of the game, especially in those circumstances.
Yes, sir, I do.